We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Dickerson is off of first with 2 away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and just his speed, but with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cooper is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Two strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball, that's 6 out.
definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This one's flared out toward left. Turner onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Francisco Cervelli is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called a strike there. 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 2-1.
2-2 count.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
3-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready on 1 and 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And it's 1 and 2.
One ball.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Aguilar is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting eight, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And now for Washington, Steven Strasburg. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a sinker.
To start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Full count now. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here now is Juan Soto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aguilar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cooper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. One and 2 as he chases the slider. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3 and 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, second base.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but There's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and two strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and two strikes.
Nope.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at one apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one. I got 3-2.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Toss started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball well outside. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he misses there. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, number 22.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfield. From the stretch.
Ball, down.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Count 3-0.
Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A ball and no strikes. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Count even now at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. All even now. 2-2. And the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
The 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Cervelli. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll run into scoring position. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cervelli is retired, and there's one away. John Birdie will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Digging in and looking for more, Isan Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1, here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready with the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. Throw in time and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. John Birdie will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5, John Birdie.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Not shortstop. Trey.
Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
And there's ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, Adam.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Count still at 1-2. On he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Eliezer Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hernandez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 delivery. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay. Now he's safe at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Up top, it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 7th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 2-1. Harold Ramirez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Count even at 2-2. The pitch.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count remains full. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. One down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Wander Suero comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Wander Suero.
Back to the top. Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Drew Steckenrider gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Drupal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-1 now. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's
easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Starlin Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Washington, number 14, Starlin Castro.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In tight at 93, ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Stepping up now, John Birdie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Set to deal on 2-2. Francisco Cervelli will be next. On the ground to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. Thames just to the right of the mound. 1 away.
The second baseman, Diaz.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Isan Diaz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. One and one. One out, one on in a one-run game. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Conley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jorge Alfaro is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 38.
Bottom of the inning now. Here now is Trey Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Juan Soto waits on deck. Strike taken up in the zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the count will be full. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
2 out here and a runner at second. Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas.
Leading off for Miami, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 now.
Count of 1-2.
Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Two pitch is fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. comes set, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Popped up. Suzuki over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Washington Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Strasburg earns his first win of the season. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on. For the Marlins, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.